Euro 2020 or 2021, no matter what you call it, the tournament has been an outright success. With fans missing out on going to games for more than a year, the European spectacle has welcomed them back in big numbers. What makes this Euro all the more successful is the fact that we saw several giants go down early, followed by a set of spectacular performances from the minnows. To celebrate the spirit of an international break that wasn't boring for a change, we bring to you the top 5 surprise performances in Euro 2020. The defending champions were probably doomed to crash out early from day one, after being put alongside France and Germany in the group of death. Cristiano Ronaldo somewhat single-handedly helped the Portuguese side to a knockout berth. Despite finishing third in their group, Portugal went through as one of the 4 best third-place teams among the groups. Fernando Santos' defending champions looked lost against Germany despite holding a strong French side after their initial win over Hungary. Somewhere or the other, Portugal were unlucky to have not progressed against a Belgian side that looked under pressure in the round of 16 tie. Also, the fact that playing a tough group like this exhausted the Portuguese physically and technically before the business end of the tournament. Since no team from the group went beyond the round of 16 stage, this is a proven fact. With Cristiano Ronaldo in prime form and eventual Golden Boot winner, Portugal missed out on a golden opportunity to become only the second team to defend the Euros after Spain. The world champions had a forgettable tournament as well. Just like Portugal, France were in the group of death as well. The only difference being that they were the strongest side in the group. After a convincing win over Germany in the first game, they failed to beat Hungary and then Portugal on the last match day of the group stage. They did top the group but had lost the momentum by the time they faced Switzerland in the round of 16. A clumsy French defense let the Swiss come on par before the end of the regulation time. And an inspiring performance by Swiss goalkeeper Yann Sommer not only kept France out of the Swiss goal for the most part, he also helped Switzerland beat the mighty world champions on penalties when he saved Kylian Mbappe's last penalty. Didier Deschamps' side never looked like a unit throughout the tournament. The dressing room atmosphere wasn't reportedly great, and with numerous superstars under one roof, Deschamps failed to make them work as a team. Austria was meant to be a surprise even before the tournament began. An impressive qualifying campaign after losing their first 2 games guaranteed the Austrians only their 3rd appearance in the European Championship. Managed by Franco Foda, who is known for his dominant build-ups and active gameplay through previous stints at Kaiserslautern and the Austrian Bundesliga, Austria didn't fail their coach. Although heavily dependent on captain David Alaba, contributions from Marcel Sabitzer and Marko Arnautovic played a crucial role in Foda's side making it to the round of 16. Austria won their initial game convincingly against North Macedonia and gave a tough fight to the Dutch team to expose their flaws, but had to settle for a defeat. A hard-fought win against Ukraine in the final group game meant that they successfully finished second and went through to the next round for the first time. Meeting eventual winners Italy in the round of 16, Austria can proudly claim to be one of very few teams who made Italy feel uncomfortable in the tournament. David Alaba and company have impressed one and all with this performance. One of the fan favourites of this tournament and a resurgent national team, the Swiss put on a fantastic show at the Euros this time around. Stuck in a group with Wales, Italy and Turkey, the Swiss weren't even expected to go to the next round by many. But Vladimir Petkovic is a smart manager, and he showed that with this team. Powered by wonder goal expert Shaqiri, Xhaka, Manuel Akanji and Yann Sommer, Switzerland successfully held Wales in their opening game. Losing to Italy by 3 goals was an expected result in the second one, but a 3-1 thrashing of Turkey on the final match day is what pushed them through to the next round. Throughout the group stage, Yann Sommer kept them in the game time and again. The big day came in the round of 16 when they held the world champions and took them to penalties, where Sommer saved the last penalty taken by Kylian Mbappe to mark an upset we'll talk about for years. In the quarter-final game, they met Spain and the game went to penalties again. But the Swiss were unlucky this time as they only managed to convert one of their chances. But Petkovic's side has engraved their names in the history books and entertained fans alike. If there's one team I can talk about all day, it is Denmark. It was disheartening to see Christian Eriksen collapse on the field in their opening game. And we are glad that he's fine and hope that we'll get to see more of him on the field soon. The Danish national team were under shock in their first game, which they eventually lost to Finland. In the second game, they took on Romelu Lukaku's Belgium and were handed a defeat despite putting a very good fight. By this time, it looked like Simon Kjær's side were going home. But this wasn't the end for Denmark, not even close to the end. They thrashed Russia 4-1 in their final group game to go through. In the round of 16, they thrashed Wales 4-0 in what looked like a completely different Danish team taking the field. In the quarter-final game, they knocked out a Czech side that was on a roll in this tournament, setting up a semi-final with England in Wembley. They became the first side to score against England in this tournament, but became the victims of a poor decision by the referee to award a penalty when Sterling went down very easily in the box. Harry Kane buried their dreams by taking the lead later in the game. Kasper Jumland's side probably deserved to go to that illustrious final and maybe even repeat the 1992 trophy win. Denmark will always inspire teams in the future with not only their game but also their never say die attitude during this tournament. Some honorable mentions are Czech Republic, Spain, Turkey and Ukraine. If you like this video, make sure to share it with your friends and subscribe to Soccerspective for more such videos in the future. Thank you for watching.